Welcome to part 4 of Ernie Banks with Todd Yoshitake, the head pro at the Riviera Country Club. Today, Ernie expands on the idea of how strong the mind is when it comes to sports.
That's really interesting because all golfers, regardless of their level of ability, they always say that sometimes they get into that state. They can reach it. And you lived it in your career, or you experienced it a lot. Now, do you ever get that same state in golf?
I haven't gotten it in golf.
Not once?
Not once. Never got it in golf.
Wow.
And, I kind of made some excuses for myself, is that after you get past a certain age, let's say 50, it's pretty hard to hold on to that, to be free in doing what you're doing, playing golf, playing baseball. Of course, at 50, you don't play baseball. But I'm searching for that. I want to get back to that just one more time. Just one more time.
Yeah.
Where my mind is really into golf.
Right.
Well, maybe it came close one time. I played in the Pro-Am in North Carolina, Tanglewood, with Bruce Crampton. And I shot 71 in the tournament. And before I went out, I knew I was going to play with him, and that he was a very deliberate, quiet player, very much into the game, very committed to the game. And it kind of flowed to me because I watched his practice on the practice tee, his putting. I mean, he's really into it. So it's not that he was snobbish, it's just not talking, just getting into preparing his mind for the game, for the round. And I shot 71, and then the second time I played in Las Vegas in the Las Vegas Invitational with Greg Norman, and Greg shot 61 that day, and I shot 72, and to watch him get to that state, of I'm into this. This is mine. This is where I belong. This is the best thing I could be doing at this time, and just step up that ball, just hit it, boom, so straight and far. And it kind of rubbed off on me, and I began to do the same thing. I stepped over that ball, I just visualized what I was going to do and hit it, and I hit it right where I wanted to hit it, and I was into it. So all I'm saying, it's a good feeling to get in there. I haven't been in there totally, but to get there to where I'm into what I'm doing, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, I'm enjoying what I'm doing at that moment. You've done it.
Yeah.
Many times.
Not that many times, no. I mean, not that many times, but definitely, enough to know when you're in it. It's like you don't want the day to end.
Yeah, that's true. And then many times, Todd, I would finish the round or finish the game, baseball game, and I would walk out of the stadium and walk right past my kid, right past my wife, because I was just into it. I mean, just snap out of it. Snap out. Wow, I'm out. The game is over. I mean, you really get locked into it. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. And how do you do it? It's just, as I said earlier, meditating, thinking about positive things. A lot of times when I came to the bat with the bases loaded, the game's on the line, 2 outs, big crowd, in my mind, before I got in the batter's box, that, boy, I sure love to be on the beach with Lola Falana. I just kind of took my mind out of that situation. So it's what I'm saying, it's mind control of the mind, and it's very difficult at times to do because we have so many things going on, so much movement, so much excitement, so many things to do, so many places to go in our own minds. The minds get real busy and don't catch up with it. But when you put your mind with your body, I mean, you really is at the peak of your performance and your ability. I'm Ernie Banks, and this is In the Swing of Things.